Dell for your small business needs. Call a Dell Technologies advisor today, 877-ASK-DELL. Key, the teams with the best chance to win it all.
Well, according to me, the best chance to win it all, right? Vegas has their own way of doing things, and so odds are out on the Vegas books about these teams, so to speak. But we're going to start off at number 7.
Number 7.
The Dallas Cowboys, a plus 2,000 to win it all this season. I look at them and I say to myself, I think this football team has an opportunity. If they can shore up the left tackle spot, get the offensive line back intact, we know they can run the football. We know Zeke has the ability to do it. And if CeeDee Lamb can certainly become the number 1 wide receiving target for Dak Prescott, I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to find themselves trying to win another Lombardi.
Number 6.
Number 6, the Philadelphia Eagles, the same team in the same division. A lot of odds makers have the Philadelphia Eagles slightly above the Dallas Cowboys, and I would base this probably on the departure of some players, the injuries of some players, but also the Eagles are a young football team. They certainly have a young quarterback in Jalen Hurts that has done some dynamic things since being the starter. He has a lot of promise and a lot of hope. They went out and drafted some defensive players out of Georgia. They also traded for A.J. Brown to give Jalen Hurts another added weapon to go along with Devontae Smith. We know what the tight end is all about. I look for him to take another step. Those odds are plus 2,500.
Number 5.
5 is the Los Angeles Chargers. Wait, that doesn't. Wait a minute, man. Hold on one sec. Uh-oh.
He's counting.
Well, because my list is a little different than what it should be.
Oh,
don't worry.
Right, wait. Should you want to do what we want to mulligan?
This is different than what it should be. Wait, what?
Yeah. It's
Should we start over?
What had happened was.
Why don't we do this, Max?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we need a mulligan here. Yeah, there's stuff happening here.
I'm not gonna blame the producer,
Right.
so to speak. I'm gonna take this one myself.
Yeah.
Because I got 2 separate sheets that got 2 separate tags.
So I saw one sheet on the big board here, and I was like,
too.
wait, that's.
So, Key, let me get this straight. You got the odds probably, right?
Yeah.
One sheet with the odds-on favorites, and then one sheet with your picks, and you started reading the odds-on favorites? Is that what happened?
Yes, that is exactly what happened. But we're going to start this
Those were
all
not Key's
over
real.
again.
Okay, those were Vegas's real rankings. This is Key's real rankings. Let's start the music.
Start over.
I'm the smartest guy in the box, so I like that too.
Key's real rankings.
Number 7, the Baltimore Ravens.
Number
Sit
7.
at number 7, plus 1,800.
Let's go.
That's how we get this thing going. Well, look, man. If Shannon did it right and gave it to me the right way, it wouldn't go this way. But sitting at number 7, the Baltimore Ravens plus 1,800. Look, Lamar Jackson sounds like he's going in, Max and Jay. Sounds like he's going to do his job despite not getting the money. I guess he figures $23.5 million will hold me over till next offseason when I put the league out of its misery. They sit at number 7.
Number 6.
Number 6, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the interesting. The Bucs are on my key real ranking, but not on my Vegas odds. So I'm going to give them some pretty good odds. I'm just going to say they're probably plus 1,100 with terrific Tom back in the fold at the quarterback spot. Don't hold me to that.
Number 5.
The Los Angeles Rams sit at number 5 with plus 1,100. They won the Super Bowl a year ago. They bring pretty much everybody back. They got a new left tackle, Whitworth, retired. They still got Cooper Kupp. We know OBJ is on the shelf waiting around to see what's going to happen. But as long as Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford, and Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey is part of this team, they got a chance to win the Super Bowl plus 1,100 odds.
Number 4.
The Green Bay Packers sit at number 4 with plus 1,200. Yes, they do lose Devontae Adams, but there is a young man that Aaron Rodgers loves in Romeo Doubs. And I can't wait to see Aaron Rodgers and Romeo Doubs hook up many times for the Green Bay Packers. That defense has gotten better. I like what Joe Barry is doing there. They sit at plus 1,200.
Number 3.
The Buffalo Bills is at plus 600, okay, on the Vegas odds. I'm not as I don't know, for whatever reason, I'm not going crazy about the Buffalo Bills, and I'm sure the Bill fans and Bill Mafia can't stand me. They hope that I just get smashed by a beat. They sit at plus 600. They got Josh Allen. They got Stefon Diggs. They got a solid defense. Let's see if they can take the next step. It wasn't Josh Allen's fault that they lost to the Kansas City Chiefs. It was the defense's fault.
Number 2. Bees can smash you?
Well, what? You know what I'm saying. Okay. The Kansas City Chiefs sit at number 2 with plus 1,100 odds. Their odds is better when you bet, even though the Bills got a plus 600, which says that the Bills is probably everybody's favorite. But how you going to count the Kansas City Chiefs out? How you going to count Patrick Mahomes out? How you just because they lose Tyreek Hill to all of a sudden say, well, this team is no more good. They're not going to make the playoffs. They're not going to do this. Bart Scott says some foolishness like that. They sit at plus 1,100.
Number 1.
And the number 1 team in all of the land, ain't that what AB do? AB go. It is the New Orleans Saints at plus 4,000. That's a pretty good bet from what I understand. Michael Thomas back in the fold, Jameis Winston, they got Landry, they drafted Chris Olave. I'm sure Alvin Kamara will be back at some point in time. They're still waiting to see. Their defense is solid and sound. I'm excited about them. Minus Sean Payton, I do believe Dennis Allen will do a terrific job with Pete Carmichael calling plays. That is my top 7 real ranking teams with the best chance to win it all. Thanks a lot, Shannon, for making me look silly in the beginning.
So 1 is the Saints, 2 the Chiefs, 3 the Bills, 4 the Packers, 5 the Rams, 6 the Bucks, and 7 the Ravens. You know what's fascinating about that,
So the Chargers
Jay?
are not on there.
Jay, you know what's fascinating about that whole thing that just happened?
Chargers got to win a damn get to a playoff game, man.
No, I was just laughing because he said the Chargers? Hold on
Yeah,
a
because I
second.
knew, no, because when I started reading the list, I started reading this one, Jay, and I'm looking at it.
That's what's interesting. It was
like wait a minute, this don't look like 7. To me, it looked like about 20.
It was a study in human psychology, Jay. So Key has a list. He starts by saying, "This I'm not doing the Vegas odds. I'm doing my odds." But the sheet he got was the Vegas odds. So the way the human mind works, you start. Even though you don't think this, right? You do not believe, but you see it there. Hey, this is my list. Then your brain has to start making rationalizations why the Cowboys are 7, why the Eagles are 6.
Like, well, wait a minute.
At a certain point, he's like, no, I don't think this. Why am I saying it?
You had a Max Kellerman teleprompter moment?
Well, I mean, you know what it was?
Reading it.
Literally before we came on the air, Shannon was in my ear producing me and was just making sure I had everything I needed. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, I got it. Here it is right here. I got it, blah, blah, blah. But I wasn't looking at the rundown sheet. I was just focused in on the odds sheet that he just printed out for me. And so when I got it, I was looking at that to try to, understand all of the odds in Vegas and the betting. And if you can remember, Yates got in my ear too and was explaining all of the odds, and he got in your ear. So it was all that going on. But when I got to a couple of these teams, I started looking. I'm like, I read the Cowboys and the Eagles and the Chargers. I was like, wait a minute,
this is why
man.
I've been working with you for 2+ years now, because when you get caught up, you do the finger comes out, you go, hold on a minute. Hold
wait
on a minute.
1 second.
When he started making excuses for the Cowboys right away at number 7, I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? Cowboys are 7. And then the Eagles at 6. I'm like, hold on a second. He doesn't even think this. And it took him about until 5 or 4 to realize.
Well, because when I got to the Chargers, I was like, wait a minute, this ain't right.
Key, I will tell you, though, the Saints at plus 4,000, that's, man, I might be with that all day long. Oh, great. I mean, I like those odds for the Saints. And
those odds are amazing.
It's next level, man. So I'm winning money on that.
Well, because the people out there in the universe who do these books, they're looking at Jameis Winston, Sean Payton, right? They're looking at Sean Payton's departure and Jameis Winston at the 30-interception quarterback. They're not factoring in everything that they have at their disposal. It's defense that added to Honey Badger. They got a solid damn defense, and the receivers probably top 3 receiving group in all of the National Football League. So I'm like, okay, this is a good bet for somebody who wants to, like you, Jay. You go ahead and go in your safe at home and put some money up. Mm-hmm. You're gonna win a whole lot.
Yeah, the odds actually are not about who the odds makers think are going to win. The odds are about who the odds makers think the public is going to win, because they want equal action on both sides of the line. They want, that's the really thing they're trying to figure out with those odds. Key is, how do we set a price where there's as much money coming in on one side as the other, right? That's how they make their money. So what the odds say is the odds makers don't believe that the public thinks that the Saints are good.
Yep.
Yeah, that may be true, because the public, one, they don't like the fact that Sean Payton is gone. Two, they don't really love Jameis Winston at the quarterback spot, because all we've done for the last couple years is talk about Jameis's departure from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.